Alright, Schlockmeister fans, from the Scream Theater double feature, we're going to watch something called Terror at Tenkiller. Never seen this one before. Let's check it out. Alright, a movie starts with a murder. You'll have to trust me. It's extremely dark, but there's a woman getting her throat slit. Here's a busty woman in the pool.
Hi.
Hey, babe. You and me got some serious problems. We got to work a few things out. You know
That's
what I mean?
Josh, her on-again, off-again boyfriend.
Place, Josh. I mean,
Fine.
I don't know why.
So the girl is Leslie, and that's her friend Jenna.
I mean, when it's hard to explain to someone who doesn't really know him.
She wants him to ditch Josh.
He can be a prince. I've known him all my life, Jenna.
There's a confrontation with Josh later.
God damn it, Josh, leave her alone!
Stay out of this, Jenna, I swear.
Go ahead, big man.
You know, Jenna, I've had just about enough of you butting into other people's business, and
So Leslie and Jenna decide to have a weekend getaway. She's going to try to break it off with Josh, and this is what she needs. Some girl time. Destination: the ominously named Lake Tenkiller. Right after Jenna shows us her boobie, we find out that Lake Tenkiller area has a peeper. Later on, our peeper is watching this woman who works at the diner, I think. She's about to get in the sauna. Or, I'm sorry, the hot tub. So who is he?
Tor, what are you doing here?
It's a local guy named Tor. Hot tub lady conveniently left a knife on the hot tub there, which Tor conveniently uses to stab her in the back. Literally. So who exactly is Tor? Well, he works in the area. He's well known.
You at the cove yesterday?
Hunky guy.
Yeah, I was. I'll go get your boat here.
So there's no secret to who our killer is. Josh found the number to their place.
You know, you don't scare me anymore because you sound just like what you've always been. A spoiled, overgrown brat who likes to push people around.
Well,
What's the matter, preacher?
Tor confronts the guy
Too old for your favorite nighttime activity?
who's spying on the girls.
My God, Tori, you scared the shit out of me.
No.
The guy tries to leave, and then Tor attacks him. And kills him.
I warned you, preacher.
And cuts his arm off.
To stay on your side of the lake.
Cuts him into lots of pieces, actually.
Listen to me, would you?
The girls get some creepy messages on their answering machine.
I'm going to get you.
She listens again for whatever reason.
Showed up here last
Janet
night.
kind of likes
Told me
Tor,
it
so he
was
comes over and has a beer.
He didn't bother you, did he?
No, he wanted to come in, but I'm pretty good at getting rid of men I don't want hanging around. You know what I mean. Is that Josh's voice?
I can't tell. Let me hear it again. I just can't tell.
Later that night, something draws Leslie to the window. Is that Josh? I don't think it's Tor. Maybe it's Tor? No, it's a what the fuck moment. Guess I better go. Watch that knife. It's just a dream. That wasn't even her getting stabbed, it was Jana. Anyway, the girls both work at the diner, and Jana's gonna leave early.
Look, you need to stop babysitting me. I'm a big girl now and I need to start acting like one. Besides, Tor's here now and isn't Charlie due back?
Jana.
Jana falls asleep on the dock,
Jana.
discovered by Tor.
Tor, God has fallen asleep. What time is it? How did you get here?
Anyway, Jana invites him over to the cabin so he can play harmonica while she washes her hair in the sink. Is that the strangest sounding harmonica you've ever heard? Anyway, he goes up to her and I think we're gonna get some action here, but nope.
What are you doing? Stop it. Let me go. Tor. Stop it.
Anyway, Leslie's looking for Jana now.
Jana? Are you trying to scare me? Yours?
She finds
It's
Tor.
mine.
Why?
She was asking for it. You know she was.
Anyway, she manages to get away from him. Runs out to, I guess, the boathouse or whatever the hell it is. She finds the dismembered body of the peeping Tom in there. And I think she saw Josh's vehicle.
Josh?
Could he be coming to rescue her? There he is.
Josh?
Nope. Anyway, Tor takes her out in a rowboat, and for some reason they both end up tumbling into the water. And Leslie got out.
Being a swimmer saved my life. But poor Jana. Sometimes I think that the Indian maiden Jana told me about pulled Tor under in revenge. We'll never know. The police investigation wasn't able to solve the mystery of Tor's background. Who he really was, where he came from, or why he did those horrible things. I just thank God that Tor, or whoever he was, is now at the bottom of the lake.
Alright, let's talk about Terror at Tenkiller. Now, this is a movie that I was aware about in the 80s. I used to rent movies, copy them, but I also used to have a special tape where I used to copy trailers. If there were horror movie trailers at the end of other tapes and such, I would copy them and make a tape of that. And one of those horror ads I had was for Terror at Tenkiller. Never saw the movie. It wasn't in any of the video stores around my area. I never knew much about it. Sometime maybe in the mid to late 90s, I found the pre-recorded VHS tape on sale at a video store. It was going out of business or something. I don't know. So that's where I eventually picked it up. But again, I never watched it. I didn't watch it at all until today. Today was my first time viewing this movie. Now, basically, the basic plot here is these two girls go out to a cabin to stay somewhere at Lake Tenkiller, I guess. And one of the girls is having some boyfriend problems, so she wants to ditch him, break up with him, and so this is her weekend getaway. Well, while they're up at this getaway, they get jobs at this local diner. There's also some guy going around killing people for reasons unknown. The guy's name is Tor. There's no secret. We see Tor from the get-go. He's just a normal guy hanging around at the docks and has jobs and everything. He's kind of like the hunky male there. And the girls kind of like him, but they don't know that he's a killer. And he basically just kills indiscriminately. Kills 3, 4, 5 people. I don't know. Eventually, he's stalking our main chick, Leslie, near the end of this movie. Leslie stumbles across a few bodies. Leslie ends up on a boat, like a little rowboat with Tor. They tumble into the water together, and then she manages to get out, and Tor apparently drowned. And the police could find no record of Tor. They don't know who he is, where he came from, what's going on. No body was found. Of course, Tor jumps out of the water at the end to make us think that there could be a Terror at Tenkiller 2, which has not happened. Now, that's our movie. Now, this movie, there's by no means this movie a good movie. It's poorly made. The sound is shit. Everything was looped in after the fact, and you can tell it was, and even that is bad. So I can't imagine how this was an improvement over the original audio. I don't know. There's no mystery as to who the killer is in this movie. The reviews of this movie aren't all that great. All they kept talking about was the girl with the big boobs. And yeah, Leslie did have some big boobs, and you can see them very, very briefly a couple times in the beginning of the movie. They were nice. And there's one other brief nude scene by the other chick in this movie. But I'm watching this movie, and yeah, it's cheaply made, but I'm kind of enjoying it, and I don't exactly know why. This movie kind of gave me a nostalgic feel of something I would have seen in the 80s. This would have been a perfect, except I never saw it. It's weird. I'm getting nostalgia for a movie that I never saw. But that's the feeling I got with this. And I don't know, there was something about this movie. I don't want to put it in the same vein as Cage Terror or that ridiculous movie Delivery Boys, which I reviewed a few months back. But it's kind of not that far behind them. It's kind of an interesting film in that regard, that it's one of these that's so bad it's kind of entertaining. Again, it's not so bad that it's like bad acting, although it's not great. But I don't know, there's something about this film that just makes me feel good. Makes me feel good and nostalgic about it. I don't know. It makes no sense because there is no nostalgia for something you just watched today. But I'm getting nostalgia right now, so maybe that's it. I don't know. I will definitely watch this again. I enjoyed it on some level, and I don't quite have a grasp as to why, but I kind of did. Now, you can get this DVD on the Scream Theater double feature. It comes with The Last Slumber Party. Now, I discovered a few months ago, as I'm trying to track this movie down because I needed it, I need to upgrade from my VHS tape, that for some ridiculous reason, this movie is expensive, like $150. People are going for this DVD. Why? $180. I have no freaking clue. So it is available on a PAL DVD, so I was going to get it that way. However, just recently there were two auctions up on eBay. One was sitting at $19.99. One was sitting at $9.99. But there were no bids on them. So I'm like, is this just inflated for no reason? People don't really want this movie. It's just, that's what it goes for. So I bid on the $9.99 one. He had to buy it now for $65. And then he canceled the auction on me for no reason. I think he realized no one else was going to bid on this thing and he wanted more money than that. So I quickly jumped to the other auction, which was still going for a couple of hours. So I just got in on that one barely. $19.99, no other bidders. It's mine. So Terror at Tenkiller. So don't be fooled by that $180 price on there. I'll have a link to Amazon down below if you're looking for it. And I suspect it's going to be awfully big if you click that link, but go ahead and buy it. But yeah, other than that, just kind of wait, hold out. Maybe you'll find it on eBay at a good price because, damn, I saw two of them in a small time frame that were good. Other than that, get the PAL DVD if you have a region-free player because you do not want to spend $180 on this shit. But again, Terror at Tenkiller, kind of enjoyed it. I don't know why. Check it out. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think about it. Watch it. Bye.